Y'all about to be mad at me. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and the first video in the new room. I know I filmed my tour in my last video, but this is the first actual video with everything set up. So, here it is. In this video, I'm going to be going through a few super popular game franchises that I just don't get. Now, I don't want you guys getting mad. Please understand, just because a game is on this video, or a game franchise is in this video, doesn't mean that I don't like it. It just means I don't really get it, if that makes sense. Which it doesn't. Basically, most of the games on this list, people tend to hold to the upper tier of gaming, and I can't put them up that high. I just can't. A lot of these games, they're good. I'll call them good, not great. It's basically the criteria for this video. With the exception of one game, which I absolutely hate, which will be very obvious to you when we get there. So, and no really, good start. In no real particular order, let's get going. Now, the first game I'm going to be bringing up is a doozy, so prepare yourself, and that is Grand Theft Auto. Sorry, guys. I don't get it. Now, don't get me wrong. I like Grand Theft Auto. I can waste a few hours on it, but I don't understand how it got where it is. Now, is the game fun? Yes. Is it visually stunning? Yes. Are the characters interesting? Sure. Now, my biggest complaints about these games usually come from the story. So for those of you who don't know, the Grand Theft Auto games have it set up where you can talk to different people and get different storylines. You know, one guy might want to do something, another guy might want to do something else, and you kind of have all these different storylines all going on at one time. Problem is, I can never remember people's names, or what they want, or what I've done for them already. So it really just results in me being confused about anybody. Who are you people? What do you want? What am I doing? And it loses me. Now, is that my fault? Absolutely. No question. That is entirely on me. No fault of the game itself. But this is a video of games that I don't understand. So it's here. Now, admittedly, I haven't done things like play Grand Theft Auto Online and things like that. I haven't played every Grand Theft Auto, just most of them. So maybe those are different. These are just the ones I've played. Again, I can't sit down and play them all day, so they lose me. Now, they are, however, good for a few hours of just driving around the city, causing absolute chaos. So I do enjoy the games. But to hold them up here, bit much for me. Well, right here. Now, next game franchise I'm going to be talking about is pretty much the same thing, so we might as well get it out of the way here, and that is Red Dead Redemption. Yes, Red Dead Redemption is Grand Theft Auto, just in the Wild West, which is why I'm putting them with each other. The big difference here is I actually prefer Grand Theft Auto over Red Dead Redemption, because Grand Theft Auto has cars and planes and bowling. Now, I'm not arguing the absolute technical marvel that is Red Dead Redemption, especially Red Dead 2, which is it's insane the level of detail they put in this game. But for me, that kind of stuff really only gets you so far. I mean, again, it's the same problem where I just kind of lose track of the story, and I'm just wandering around committing crimes, and I don't know, I guess it's really not that bad now that I think about it. Now, this next series that I'm going to be talking about does have kind of a crazy fan following, so I am a little scared for my life, but I'll be okay. That is Metal Gear Solid. Now, these games kind of come down to the same problem where I just have no idea what's happening, but there's no multiple storylines. It's just insane. I mean, these games are so bizarre that I oftentimes have no idea what's happening, what I'm doing. I'm just kind of going that way and hoping for the best. Plus, and I know this is kind of nitpicking, not kind of, it's nitpicking, but with the original Metal Gear Solid, the controls are weird. I know it's PlayStation, I know it's early, I know a lot of games were like that, Sorry. You pair that with storylines that like loop and come around, and this character is actually this character, and this guy isn't who he thought he was. He's actually a clone of this other guy. Now there's two of these guys running around, but neither one of them is the original one. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Who knows? Alright, now this one isn't so much a game franchise as it is just kind of a whole genre. You may call it a cop-out, but whatever. It's my video. And that is fighting games. With the exception of Super Smash Brothers. That's different. But fighting games. Maybe I just suck at fighting games. I guess that's really just what it is. And I know that now fighting games are trying to kind of cram lore and story modes, and every character has a backstory that's a little bit more accessible, but I just don't care. For me, just because of how bad I am at them, it pretty much all just comes down to hitting buttons. Like, I'm a button masher and I don't even care. And you know what? Sure, the combos might be a little different, but outside of that, they all play the same. I mean, really, the only thing you're varying is character design, which lasts a good 10 to 15 minutes before, okay, I've seen the new characters, now what? Now we go back to hitting buttons. Now, yes, I've had some good times with fighting games, like Injustice. I had a really good time with Injustice when it came out. Mortal Kombat. I do kind of like some Mortal Kombat every once in a while for a couple of matches. Dead or Alive is a big one. I do like Dead or Alive, but rarely will you see me go for the fighting game. Usually the only time I'll pull out a fighting game is if like I have a buddy over and we want to play some games and I just want to cry from frustration. Anyway, moving on. Alright guys, this is the last game I'm going to talk about in this video, and let me tell you, yes, I have saved the worst for last, and that is Fortnite. Oh my gosh. I hate this game with a passion. Aside from the fact that the dancing and the character designs and the fan base is just ridiculous, I hate what it did to the industry. Everything has to have a battle royale now. Why? Now, don't get me wrong. I like some battle royales, like Warzone. Warzone's a lot of fun. I've actually played Warzone on Twitch. But that's beside the point. We now have game developers just cramming battle royale modes into games that don't need it, don't have any place for it. Not to mention that exclusively battle royale games are a dime a dozen now. You know, it actually makes me fear for the future of the industry a little bit that everybody's going for battle royale. Just give me a single player campaign, please. Yes, I understand that Fortnite didn't create the battle royale, but it made it popular, it made money, so everybody's making one. Fortnite sucks. Now guys, just for the sake of transparency, would like to let you guys know that I have not played Fortnite. Not a single match. And that's okay. Might be a lot of fun, might be a good time. I'm okay with missing out on this one. You guys can have it, I'll just let it go. Now, it's worth saying that if you like Fortnite, we're still cool. That's totally fine. That game sucks though. Alright guys, that's all I got for you this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I didn't make you too mad, didn't step on any toes. If I did, feel free to let me have it down in the comments, and while you're down there, let me know what's a game that you guys just can't get into. Whether it be game design, story, characters, controls, whatever it is, make sure to put it in the comments box. And thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel, liking this video, and sharing it. Until next time, guys, go do something nice for somebody. Make the world just a little bit better. And I will see you in the next video.